Here in York County sits a two-story historic home, still making heads turn just like the wilted trees around it after 95 years. No one lives inside, but that wasn't always the case.
Since the house is preserved, it is a way for us to keep the story alive.
The story of Nelson Rehmeyer.
He was a farmer, but he was also more of a recluse. He kind of hung to himself. He was described as an odd duck, if you will, but still a really nice guy.
Here to tell it, local historian Jamie Norpel. She's also a York County native. Today, people drive by Rehmeyer's house.
I think it's slightly a York County rite of passage.
To talk about his life.
You know, he was known in the area as a powwow.
And his cold, hard, bloody murder. The area was named after him, Rehmeyer's Hollow. But for those who know the story, they call his home Hex House. You'll soon hear why.
I think that there's a blend of fact and fiction here, and I think it's very important to get the facts right.
The facts are, Rehmeyer was killed inside his house on November 27, 1928. Court documents say he was beaten over the head, tied up with a rope, and doused in coal oil. But to know the dark reality behind the dark walls, you need to know about another York County man named John Blymeyer.
John Blymeyer kind of struggled with life. He never really had a spouse. He never held a stable job. He didn't have a lot of friends.
Blymeyer searched for answers, and powwow was popular during this time period.
Powwowing is about the protective arts. It's about healing.
People often compare it to witchcraft, but Norpel says that's not accurate.
I went over to her. She said that it was Nelson Rehmeyer that did it, that hexed him. She told him what you have to do to break the hex is you have to go to Nelson Rehmeyer's house. You have to collect his book, his long lost friend book. You had to get a lock of hair and then bury both 6 feet deep.
Instead, it was Rehmeyer who ended up 6 feet under. Blymeyer didn't act alone. Documents say he had 2 others by his side, 2 teenagers, Wilbert Hess and John Curry.
The trio did attack Rehmeyer. They hit him over the head with a chair and a log, and then they lit his body on fire too after he was killed.
But legend has it, Rehmeyer's body never burned, and the fire never spread to the rest of the house because his spirit blew out the blaze.
I think it's as kind of interesting that we've continued this for 100 years. People are down here searching.
Searching for Hex House, searching for Rehmeyer's gravesite, and searching for answers, just like Blymeyer.
And it put us in international news as being, you know, this community that still believed in witches. It made us look bad and put us on the international map for a bad thing.
And on that map, Hex marks the spot. But not far from the house on Rehmeyer's Hollow Road, 2 more street signs with the names Hess and Blymeyer. Coincidence? It's not clear. But those names, along with Curry and Rehmeyer, definitely still hold a lot of weight in this community and its dark past. Same goes for Hex House. Anyone can drive on Rehmeyer Hollow Road, and even though the house was at one point, it is no longer open to the public. In York County, Sarah Metz, WGAL News 8.